James Barr, by the way, red bar.
Forever. I live for two things. George Floyd and food. All right. Sorry, this is all delayed. It's because Apple removed the headphone jack, and now you got to do it digitally through this connector here, and it's a mess. We're going to fix it on the next show. If I lost my taste, I mean, I'd rather die than lose my taste. Sorry. And I like how people are like, yeah, just lose your taste. Who cares? I'm not willing to lose my taste, okay? Or my taste in clothing. So, yeah, I can't believe it. We loved Roswell, and we'll tell you about, we stayed at the Four Seasons on our road trip, too. I call that camping. We stayed at the Four Seasons. I'll tell you that story coming up in a little bit. What do we got next?
We were supposed to talk about Joey Diaz.
Oh, yeah, let's do Joey Diaz because he's threatened us once again. And I want everybody to call the cops. And maybe we should report his YouTube. Can you be threatening people's lives on YouTube? No, we don't report. Okay. But Joey Diaz is off his rocker. Wait till you see this video. You might have seen this from the Church of What's Happening Then. Is this it here, Jules?
Yes.
Joey Diaz makes violent threats about Red Bar. Oh, God, he looks awful. And this is what's going to happen. You know, you take away people's right to live. Really, maybe I am not for the lockdowns anymore because people cannot handle being locked down. They really cannot handle the lockdowns, and they're turning murderous. The things people are saying in my wildest dreams, I couldn't say. Let's see this. Joey Diaz, number 28, Uncle Joey's Joint. And this is his set. Look at this guy. This is his face. Look at this guy. All right, we're going to go to 29:15. Oh, it's queued up. This video will speak for itself. Please, guys, I'm not invincible to bullets, to knives, to stabbings.
Not at all. You're extremely susceptible to them, in fact.
I'm almost so loosey-goosey. I get death threats like every day. People, for some reason, I go, what do I do? For the life of me, like I'll read our Reddit, and the way they talk about me, you'd think that I was doing something. And I go, sometimes I go, what do I actually do that is so awful that I need to die, that I need to be arrested? Like, really, what do I do? You know, sometimes I even get bewildered. Like, for the longest time, I almost convinced myself that I am as bad as these people say, but all I'm doing is talking crap. I really am not doing anything wrong here. So when they say they want to kill me, I get used to it. But then I look, are other people getting death threats every day like this? And rape threats like you get all the time? Is this happening to everybody and they just don't talk about it? Or does it just happen to us? I don't understand what's driving people to want us dead. Like, they literally just type, he needs to die, here's his address, let's go kill him.
I'm pretty rapeable.
Let's call the cops. Let's do this to him. I just don't understand. And they're doing it to me here. Look at Joey Diaz. This is what he's going to say. And this is psycho. You know, you guys got to get our backs here.
I go,
listen.
I'm lucky I have mercy. I'm lucky.
His daughter.
That I have mercy because this.
Okay, so he starts. I don't know how this started. I haven't watched this episode. He's going, I'm lucky I have mercy. Is this really it? 29:21? I thought it started earlier, Jules, when we were listening to it yesterday.
No, this is the beginning.
He repeats himself, maybe? Mm-hmm. Okay. You're lucky I have mercy. And by the way, no one's afraid of you. If you come and try to kill me, well, very easy. Again, even his trigger finger is slower than my, dodge. Nobody is afraid of you. It would take you 20 minutes to get out of the chair. Okay. And this is coming from a man in a wheelchair who's disabled here. So stop with the fear. It's insane. You make fun of somebody there to tell you to kill you. Here it is.
Year, particularly, I think somebody would have got hurt. I think since last December.
Let's have a drink.
Fate was, for the last year and a half, there's been a handful of people that indirectly or directly have been fucking with me. It doesn't bother me. You know me. I give them all the rope in the world.
I don't understand that. He starts here. It doesn't bother me. Well, then why are you going to say, and he's going to come out, he wants to kill me. I've never killed somebody that hasn't bothered me. I mean, you would have to bother me pretty good for me to want you dead. I don't wish, I've had a lot of enemies out there. I don't want them dead, except for Joe List, of course. I love that. The only person I want that is Joe
Joe
List. Because of the airplane jokes. All right, that's a joke, Joe List. Whoa, thank God. I was actually getting... He is scared. I think
we should show that other clip from Big J after
Yeah,
this.
oh, yes. I haven't even heard it. Guys, this is just the intro. We haven't even gotten to light news, folks. It's just the intro. All right, let's hear this.
Because I give them rope so they can hang themselves. I give them rope because they don't know that I'm a fucking savage.
Get the rope.
And I told my wife about a week ago, we were sitting upstairs, and I go, can you believe Mercy's going to be fucking 8 in a week? And I said to her, you know what? A lot of people should thank Mercy. A lot of people should get up every morning and go, thank God for fucking Mercy.
Thank God for mercy. This is what he's saying. He's talking about me. A lot of people, I should wake up every day and go, thank God for mercy. Joey Diaz is mercy. Otherwise what?
Because if I didn't have Mercy right now, the last couple of years, and I just had my wife.
My
let me tell you
wife.
something. In my 50s, especially after what I've accomplished already.
Yes? What would you have done?
I wouldn't mind doing a couple of years in jail. You know what I'm saying? Just at the end. Just to prove my fucking point. You know, like I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind dying in a fucking cell. And I know you people are crazy. You know, I don't want to die in a cell. What I'm trying to say to you people is if I didn't have Mercy the last 8 years, I mean, I look at Mercy, I kiss her every day. Like,
And there's people who think this is cool. Yeah! Kill people. Live out your life in a cell. Yes, he's really... What the fuck? This is what I mean about kooky. You're cheering. Yeah, me too. I want to go to...
Cell.
He'll live out the last year. Yeah, it's jail time. Get him. What do you say? You're fat? Yes. I take the electric chair. I don't understand why this is cool. This is rooted on... Then do it, Joey. And this is on YouTube? You can say stuff like this? Trust me, because I'll live out my life. I'm fit, I did it. Listen to it, it goes on.
25 fucking times. I kiss her in the morning. I tell her I love her. But I thank her. I thank her every day. My daughter knows me. My daughter knows me better than most fucking people. A lot of people, you know, this year was a bad year for my friends. A lot of my friends got beat up this year.
Listen to this. A lot of my friends, and he talks in code, right? A lot of my friends got beat up this year. Who? Dalia? Brian Callen? Who got beat up? This is what he means beat up, like canceled.
Catherine Fiore Tigerman was beat up.
I don't understand. And but they did the stuff. Do you understand? They got themselves into these situations. Now you're mad at what? Us? For making fun of them? So we need to die because Chris D'Elia was caught messaging underage kids, and because you made girls blow you for stage time at the Comedy Store, I need to die. Do you hear yourself? Lock them up.
Say these threats are turning a little bit toothless.
What does that mean?
After a certain point, you're like, so you're not going to kill me?
You're either going to kill somebody or you're not. You big fat fuck. Come and kill me then. You know, and this is the world we're living in where it's like, oh, I think he's going to kill you. Oh, okay, then come and kill me. Really? We're in a world where we're like, oh, we're right. And that's what it's moving towards. You didn't believe me the last 18 years. It's going to get to this point where it's like one of these weird books that Jules reads, where everybody's just like, yeah, he killed him, but, you know, that's what the left and the right do. They kill. You can't kill.
And a lot of the people that beat up my friends, if I didn't have Mercy, I would have been shooting people. I don't know if you people know this about me, that I'm not all fucking there.
You're not all there, and if you didn't have Mercy, you'd be shooting people for making fun of Brian Callen, Chris D'Elia, and you. You'd be shooting them. Kind of disturbing.
That's cool.
Kind of the same. I mean, Jeffrey Dahmer at least wanted to fuck these people and experiment with their brains. You just want to shoot them. You know, why is this applauded? I want to shoot people dead with handguns. And he owns a gun. You're lucky I have Mercy, and I don't send all this to the FBI and the police every day, okay? I don't know if you're really, you can't do your shitty podcast in jail, right? You can't eat spaghetti every day. He thinks jail's going to be, he's going to be like the famous guy from Goodfellas, where they're cutting up the garlic and making, that's not going to happen. You're not really that guy. Just because you look like one of them. And Joe Rogan, this is his best friend, who he's on every episode is, Joey Diaz is the greatest person. He is? He's going to kill people, Joe. I want Joe Rogan jailed for this, too. This is what I mean about everything going kooky. Everyone's connected to a psycho these days. You know what I mean? This is like crazier than Gavin. At least Gavin's like, no, I don't want anybody dead. Like Gavin McKenna seems nice compared to him.
And I don't like people messing with my fucking friends. I do not like it at all. And a lot of my friends got messed with this year. I got messed with this year. A lot of people I cared for got messed with this year. And it's so weird. Like, all you motherfuckers better be thankful I got mercy. Because at 58, I'm crazier than fucking ever. Trust me.
Oh, you're crazier than ever. I'll drink that. I just wanted to drink. Cheers, everybody, to him being crazier than ever.
You spilled.
Yes, I did. Cheers, Jules, to a wonderful, you're doing great. By the way, I couldn't have done this without my lovely wife, Jules, here.
Please. Yes, you could have.
What do they say about Jules? I don't have that on the soundboard.
Anything about anything, and I just stand there and hold a wire.
I know, but you could scream it or you could go, Jules! Get in here. Where's the tape? You know how many times I say, where's the fill in the blank to you? And you're scrambling, panicking around the house to find like scissors. Cheers to Jules, everybody, okay? You thought she was going to ruin the show. Remember that? Here you go. Ooh.
Thanks, guys.
Woo!
Feels good.
Ooh. Mikey medicine.
I can't wait to have a
People
drink.
enjoying the show so far? Do you hate it and you want it dead? Let's listen to this. But before we go on, we have to stop ourselves and remind ourselves that this can't go on. I know times are getting kooky. I know you turn on the TV, you hear crazier stuff than this. We can't just keep going into the world of crazy. So it must be stopped. You can't go, oh, well, he's killing people and Piranha's on TV, conducting this fucking raid and everything. It's got to tone down a little bit before. We need order. This is coming from me, Mike Redbar. I'm out of order. But we need some order, okay? I was saying this. That's why this Capitol thing, people don't understand. Yes, the BLM thing was the same thing. When I watch the BLM things, I'm just as disturbed. When I see a Molotov cocktail into a CVS, and it has nothing to do with the CVS. It has nothing to do. It has to do with order, and it has to do with example, and it has to do with, kids are watching this. What happens when a kid grows up and they watch this shit on the news? They think that that's what you do. And order has a lot to do with reality, right? You got to keep things in check or it's going to get too messy, too psycho.
Someone says the order is scary too. What do you say to that?
What does that mean? You should see my order at a restaurant. It's complicated. Okay. No cheese. They go, oh, would you like mayo on that? No. Mayo is cheese, spreadable cheese. I don't want any fucking gunk on my shit. You don't put cheese and meat together. Don't you know anything? We separate our milk plates from our meat. Should I do a song today or no?
I think so.
People miss my music. You miss my song? Okay, let's hear what Joey Diaz says. Isn't this incredible? I am really in the epicenter of all this stuff. You got Joey Coco Diaz, the top living comedian, according to Joe Rogan in the world, saying he's going to put a gun to my head. You got L.I. Alexander, one of my old friends, on the news. He's in charge of this whole end of the world. Gavin McInnes, the leader of the Proud Boys. I'm tied to them all. And all of them, after today especially, Piranha was the only one who didn't want me dead. They're all going to want me dead. Imagine having these three after you. And Cumia and all these people. It's really sick. Luckily I live in the desert now. I can have a whole, you should see what I'm allowed to carry. Now, which is pretty incredible. I could do whatever I want. You should see me. I look like the alt-right.
Shooting people.
Oh, I can shoot a gun in the air. We were watching the news over here.
I have mercy.
We were watching the news here. Here's how different the desert is than other states. On the news, it was New Year's Eve, and they go, and just so everybody remembers, if you're doing fireworks, just please be careful and do not shoot your guns into the air. That can cause death. And I turned to Jules, I go, have you ever watched the news and heard them talk to the viewer and tell them not to shoot their guns into the air? Maybe you're used to that if you're from the South, where in Chicago, they don't say that. You just assume people wouldn't shoot guns into the air or even have guns. Here they tell you on the news, do not shoot your guns into the air because the bullet actually will fall down into... Haven't you seen the movie The Mexican with Brad Pitt? That was the whole premise of the movie. Somebody shot a gun in the air and the bullet fell down, killed his friend or something. I don't remember. Mike, that's basically all rural areas in America. You just lived in Chicago. Yes, that's what I said. Have some patience. I'm not against it. I'm part of it. I'm rural. You know, these people, they think that I'm against it. I'm not against it. I'm with everything that is cool. Guns. I love guns. I'm not anti-gun. You know, because I'm anti-stop the steal, I'm not anti-gun. I love guns. I love grenades. I love rocket launchers. Okay? What else do I love? Fireworks, bombs. I'm more into guns than you are just because I haven't lived that life. I couldn't live that life in Chicago. I grew up in Chicago. I can't shoot guns outside in Chicago. It would hit someone. Now I can, and believe me, you'll see videos of me all day. I'll be cleaning guns and buying pink guns for my wife, just like you. Okay? You happy with me now? Listen to this guy, though. He's got one little tiny 6-shooter. He thinks, I'll catch that fucking bullet. I'll throw it back at his teeth. This is what's happening now. This is the state of America where we're talking about what we're going to do when the bullets fly at each other. I don't want that. But this guy's got a little pea shooter. You know, it's some hand-me-down gun that he got in a cigar box from a friend. It's like an illegal pistol in New Jersey. You got some fucking gun. Good deal. Imagine him trying to load a gun quick. Oh, get you. Oh, bang, bang. A big fat guy like this shooting a pistol.
That's actually fucking scary as hell.
It is. A big fat guy like this with a pistol holding it close to his chest is scarier than like a cop with a gun.
Yes.
Like at least you come up, break another gun. He's like, bang, 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 bang. You're like, whoa, that's fucking Freddy Krueger. That's Jason. And you should see the dreams I'm having too. Guns don't kill people, but they are used to kill people. I don't agree with that. I'm not going to kill anybody ever. I mean, I can't believe what's happening here. Do not ever kill anyone. That's where I draw the line. Nobody deserves to be killed or...
and we're having to explain that because the other podcast guys are telling you they're on the verge of a big kill.
They're on the verge of killing. Mike left Chicago just like Rogan left L.A. Well, I don't know if that's an insult, but that guy's sharp. I'll tell you that. Mike, sell all your guns. To who? You? That's illegal. That's a loophole. I know about that from Amy Schumer. I'm just kidding. I'm going to sell my guns to myself. You should see the gun tactical shops they got in town. I drive in town. I go, hey, direct me to the tactical shop. Ooh, I got all the stuff. Smoke bombs. Flash grenades. I'll throw a flash. No, I won't throw anything at anyone.
You'll throw a stink bomb.
I'll throw a stink bomb. A little glass stink bomb. I'll make it smell like rotten eggs in your face. But these people, this guy carries a gun illegally in his back. Like, imagine putting a gun in your pants like they do in the movies. That's crazy. You're going to shoot your ass crack. All right, let's see what he says.
I get thoughts that come into my mind that would rattle you.
Oh,
I am still a fucking derelict criminal. The comedy and the family and everything is taking all that stuff away from me.
Do you hear what he is saying? If you cheerlead this, you're as stupid as him. I am worse than ever.
Los Angeles cool guy says he can easily block your stink bomb with an osium cloud.
Well, I raise you. Well, can you block? I can't even say what I'm about to do to these people. Listen, I'm not going to do anything, but I will defend my honor. All right, listen to what he says again.
That would rattle you. I am still a fucking derelict criminal. The comedy and the family and everything is taking all that stuff away from me. But trust me, I have thoughts in my mind. Like, I forgave my ex-wife. Me and my wife.
You got sick thoughts? I got more of them. I mean, can you believe what he's saying here?
I got thoughts in my mind that would blow your emotion.
Okay, well, should we arrest you then? Should you be checked into a mental hospital? And this is what I mean about stupid Joe Rogan. Do you even know this is happening? Are you aware? This is supposedly, you mention him every 5 minutes. To scientists, Elon Musk has to know about him and how great he is. Do you know about this part where he's got thoughts in his mind about coming and killing people with guns? Are you okay with that, Joe Rogan? Put this on YouTube. Share this with the world, folks. You have my permission.
Hear that,
Edit out
Valzac?
anything that could get me in trouble, Valzac. Fractional reverser, the fucking tard channels out there. Listen, put this on YouTube because I want to see him be arrested. I would like to see you live out your life in prison. Big fat
You said
slob.
you wanted the cell.
You want to get fucked up the ass by some George Floydian men?
I'll take a dick in the ass. I don't care. As long as someone who criticizes my looks dies.
You'd get fucked in the ass by Debo from Friday in jail just because I make fun of you. That's a weakness. And people make fun of me for restricting someone on Instagram for posting a swastika on my family's photos. I mean, come on. This is worse.
Even. Me and my ex-wife are even. I've forgiven everybody. I'm not mad at anybody.
Oh.
I'm just letting you know I'm happy that I have a daughter because I was like...
So what if I took your daughter? I wouldn't. But what if your daughter somehow... See, if he loses his daughter, then it's over. Then you got a madman.
Keep his daughter safe.
Keep his daughter safe at all costs. Because if that daughter goes, so does his patience for human beings' lives. This is scary. You know, how many of you have had to deal with a movie star, famous comedian death threat? It is an awkward situation to be in.
I already did everything I wanted to do. I did movies. I did the Comedy Store, the documentary. I'll be on the documentary. Like, they'll go, that guy was on the documentary. He's doing time for stabbing a motherfucker 10 times or shooting somebody. I swear to fucking God. I'm thankful for mercy, you know. And when I was younger, I was out of my fucking mind. But Zoraida could always calm me down.
That's cool.
So after my mother died, you know, I mean, my mother died at 3 a.m, and Zoraida.
These people and their fucking mothers. I would not give a shit if my mother died. Let me tell you this. Him and Kanye, enough with your fucking moms. Were you guys having sex with her or something? What's going on? Everything is their mother, their daughter. We get it, Eminem. You love your daughter. You do anything in this world for her.
Oh my God, Eminem made a new song.
No, he didn't. Did he?
Remember his new album?
Oh, yeah, of course.
And then he made a song about like social issues and then said the name of all of the black people who had been killed or whatever.
Did
like
he?
Breonna Taylor.
But he didn't say.
Then he didn't say George
Can we hear that
Floyd.
verse? Maybe you could find that verse for us.
Yeah.
Whew. Fractional reverse. Have you heard of this guy? He messaged me today. He goes, do you mind if I post clips of you on YouTube? I said, yeah, as long as you don't post any Mersh clips. These channels, they post me and Mersh. We ain't the same, bro. Everyone has permission to post Red Bar clips, but you can never listen to Revenge of the Sis again. Not that I don't like Revenge of the Sis. I do. I just don't want to be categorized with them. Eminem is a George Floyd truther. Let's see. How's everybody doing here today? Are people tuning out at a mass number? Let's see what happens here. Let's finish this up with Joey Diaz. And then I don't know what we'll do. We'll party. We got more bits coming up. We've got some fun stuff. Let's do one of our fun bits after Joey Diaz.
Was already there. I think I called her at fucking 8.
Thank you.
And Zoraida got there, I don't know, maybe 9:30.
Look at my hair. It's a disaster.
And she used to, her operation was out of Spanish Harlem on 113th.
Spanish Harlem?
By Spanish Harlem, by the park. That was her operation there.
Can we talk about this hoodie here? It's got a like digital map of the universe on his hoodie. You don't even know what he's fucking wearing. Imagine him. I don't know. Does he put up the frames? I always like to go, you know, like Melton, you know, Patrick Melton, our OG fool. You see his room. He's got like something hanging on the wall. That means there was a scene where Patrick Melton, that big fat guy, goes,
No looks good. No.
They're decorating, folks. I can't believe it. There you go. They're decorating. So is Joey Diaz hanging shit on his wall? Is he using 3M strips so they don't hurt the fucking wall? Is he using panel nails? What's he hanging things with? That, to me, is the more interesting story. Let's see what he says.
He had a second floor apartment over a little fucking bodega. I could live to be 80. I'll never forget being a kid and walking up those steps in the 70s and seeing all the junkies fucking nodding in the hallways. And it was way better than going to any fucking zoo or any movie or any fucking love bug in the world. Like, I knew they were on some type of drug. I just didn't know what. But I enjoyed seeing people like all fucking. I mean, that's why I think I dosed.
Okay, that's it. He threatened us, and I can't believe this lives on the internet. That's a completely psycho guy.